Hello everyone and welcome to the Western region again. In today's episode we'll be making more Pokemon based on some cool myths and animals, so watch until the end to see them all. Something I can't wrap my head around is how in the world isn't there an iguana Pokemon yet? I mean, iguanas are really famous reptiles and even a common choice for exotic pet owners, even though they can be quite problematic and even dangerous if they live with you. You see, when iguanas are on breeding season, they change colors to an orangey tone and tend to lean towards aggressive behavior, not only among themselves, but also towards anything that comes across their way. With sharp claws and destructive teeth, they can leave severe injuries on their human companions. Another interesting fact about iguanas is the fact that they have a third eye right in the middle of their forehead, known as parietal eye. Even though it doesn't work as a regular eye, it helps them to detect movement from bigger flying predators that are above them, making them have some sort of a 3D vision in their surroundings. That's enough for Pokemon maturity itself. Third eyes are often associated with psychic and cosmic abilities, so what about making a psychic type iguana? To support the cosmic aspect, there is also ancient prehispanic lore that says reptiles guard the world tree, which was important in a lot of Mesoamerican cosmology. These reptiles and lizards were also said to have maize or corn-like body parts, so why don't we also make this Pokemon have the grass type and be able to disappear on cornfields and stuff, since maize was really important in the Mesoamerican cultures anyways. For the first stage I mostly took inspiration from baby iguanas and how friendly they look. I also wanted it to be corn-like with the leaves covering the grain. Elosote comes from elote, the Mexican word for maize or corn, and osohuitl, which means iguana in Nahuatl, a psychic and grass type. These Pokemon hides in cornfields, mimicking their texture to hide and hunt. They are also said to be related to cosmic spirits. Elosote's abilities are moody and analytic, which will change for a unique ability upon evolution. This line's shinies will be based on how there are multiple colors of corn, yellow being the most famous one, but there can also be black, blue, or even red corn too. For the second stage, I wanted to go all out with the psychic and cosmic background for this Pokemon, giving it its third eye and making it look confident with its abilities. Also, I gave it a unique ability that allows this Pokemon to change color and type, similar to how iguanas change behavior in mating season, but this Pokemon will change in specific areas in Weza, where the weather doesn't fit with this Pokemon's liking. Eloges comes from elote, maize, and gates, which fits with the third eye concept. Its third eye lets it see through space and dimensions. Untrained Eloges turn aggressive for some time if they don't like the temperature where they are, channeling their powers towards darkness. Its abilities can be moody, which will help it so it doesn't change form, or Cheermo Phase, which will make this Pokemon change into this form, with spikes and the dark type to go with the negative energy that it is channeling. I also had the idea that with a certain item that you'll obtain later in the game, you can choose the form you want it to stay in. In my comments from a previous video, I got this one. A Pokemon I want to see is a tree frog that can blend into trees. At first I didn't know how I could do that, since I already had in mind a frog Pokemon for the region based on a poisonous dart frog, but I decided I could mix those concepts together somehow. But first I'll talk a little bit about dart frogs. They are one, if not the most poisonous animal on Earth. They live in the south of Mexico and spread across South America. These frogs are small and have very vibrant and pretty colors. It is well known that by only touching these frogs you could get severely poisoned. On the brighter colors, the more venomous it is. They are called dart frogs because ancient people used to rub a dart into these frogs so the venom could stick into it, and then shoot it in hunting and hunting rituals too. Only the wiser and most powerful wizard could touch the frog, since it was believed that anybody else who touched it would be cursed. They held the frogs on leaves to protect themselves. Why are these frogs so venomous? Well, they owe this to their diet. These frogs feed from venomous and poisonous bugs, which give these little creatures their toxins. That means if you feed these frogs with something else, they will in fact lose their venomous powers, which takes me into this Pokemon's concept. You are what you eat, and this Pokemon will take that literally. I had the idea to make this Pokemon have different forms depending on where you find it. Kinda like a recurring Sun and Moon, where you can find a different form in every island. This is Caladart, from Calatl, frog in Nahuatl, and Dart, a poison and normal type. They have toxins which only grow stronger with the berries it consumes. Even if you just touch it, you'll be harmed. Its abilities are Poison Point and Poison Touch, and this is the default form. If you're exploring around volcanic or even desert areas, you'll find this form, which is a fire and poison type. The spicy berries it consumes make this Pokemon's skin blazing hot. Their toxins mix with these fiery abilities. Instead of Poison Touch, it has Flame Body. Another thing I wanted to do with this Pokemon is give it contact-based abilities, just like the real-life counterpart. Abilities like Static, which the electric poison form has. You'll find them on tundra or stormy areas. The Sparky Berries it consumes gives this Pokemon electric properties. They jump charging their body against their opponent just like a dart. In swampy or watery areas, you'll find the Water Poison form, with Gooey as an ability. They live near rivers and bodies of water. Their diet helps them to get control over their wet habitats. And last but not least, we have the Grass Poison version, with Effexpore as an ability. They live in jungles or forest areas on Huesa. This Pokemon can vanish on trees and launch from them with power. Again, just like darts. At first, I just wanted to make this Pokemon to have different colors, just like Minior, but I'm glad I went into this direction. I even have an idea for a jungle in Westa where you can find all of these frogs later in the game, just like how out in the wild there are all sorts of different patterns and colors of dart frogs. That's it for now, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and learned something new. In the next episode we'll make some version exclusive Pokemon, so subscribe and ring the bell to stay tuned. Let me know what other Pokemon concepts would you like to see in the comments down below, and see you all in the next video.